They arrived on his doorstep in the pouring rain, two trembling kids with nothing but garbage bags for luggage, tear-streaked cheeks, and eyes full of questions no child should ever have to ask. David Morgan, still in his work boots and smelling of grease from his mechanic shop, stood frozen in the doorway. It took only seconds before his heart kicked in and he pulled them inside, not even knowing their names. "Uncle David," the boy whispered, voice cracking. "They said you were all we had left." Those words shattered something in him. David was a single dad raising his 7-year-old daughter, Emma, after losing his wife, Ruth, 3 years earlier to cancer. Ruth's sister, Angela, had taken custody of her own kids, Caleb and Grace, after her husband abandoned them. Or so everyone thought. But no one could have guessed that after Angela passed away suddenly, her husband, drunk, broke, and cruel, would throw the children out like they meant nothing. David didn't hesitate. He cleared the couch, microwaved soup, and let them sleep in Emma's room that night while he made do on the floor. The next morning, he called every agency he could, but all he got were waitlists and paperwork. So, he decided then and there he wasn't going to let his niece and nephew fall through the cracks. They were family. That was all that mattered. But what David didn't know, what no one knew, was that Ruth had kept a secret. A life-changing, world-flipping kind of secret. Life after the kids moved in was chaos. Caleb, only 12 but forced to act like a man, didn't trust anyone anymore. He wouldn't talk unless pressed and lashed out when he did. Grace, just 9, cried silently at night and wet the bed, embarrassed and ashamed. David juggled work, court hearings for custody, mounting bills, and Emma's needs while trying to build trust with children who'd seen too much too young. His house was too small, his income too little, and his energy all but drained. But somehow, he managed. He made up bedtime stories, packed school lunches, and praised tiny victories.